And what I also went to go see was Impact Wrestling at the good old Nashville Fairgrounds, a.k.a. the Asylum, where TNA first began back in the day. And, dude, I'd be lying to you straight to your face if I told you I wasn't super impressed with the show. It was gangbusters. Like, they pulled out all the stops. Like, there's so many cool characters that I can't even recall most of their names because I had never seen them before. But one of the people that I was the most impressed with that I've actually heard about is Moose. He's just this huge, like 6'6". He's built like, just imagine if like Virgil had talent. And
whoa. Virgil has all the talent in the world. And
I meant Vincent.
Okay, here's the thing too. I learned from Cameron Matthews, who wrestled Moose in a squash match that I had to tell you about. When he was on a Ring of Honor taping.
That makes me Cameron Matthews. Keep your eyes open because you're gonna see something you like.
But Cameron told me to go over to Virgil while he was at a signing and talk to him about mixed martial arts. And he will rip your head off that he hates MMA that much.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I'll go. And he also gives you the stink eye if you try to do the lonely Virgil picture. So I had to go over the phone with a old school camera and snap.
Jeez.
I know, I pushed out instead of just straight up humiliating Virgil.
But anyway, that joke was just for fun. He almost is like, I don't know, dude. He's just super impressive. The match he had, and I can't recall the name of the guy that he wrestled, but he was really good too. They just stole the show, man. Abyss was awesome. I know that guy is like super old now, but he put on like an awesome hardcore match with thumbtacks and tables and all those gimmicks. That was like super good. And the one thing that stood out in my mind the most of the whole show, there's like this stable of women, and you know how like for Halloween those girls would do like the really like spooky, sexy skeleton face paint stuff. It's like they wear that, right? And they're a tag team, and they won their match, and then all of a sudden the lights go out, and all these other women in the same stuff come out carrying a casket.
And you
right?
said, "Here's
that my thought exactly. I don't know what the hell was going on." And then they put down the casket, right? And then all of a sudden, this woman, it just pops open, and this woman jumps out.
Take that, vile fiend!
And Jesus, I can't remember her name either, but it got a little bit awkward for that because I didn't understand what it was, and nobody fought, and she just like tapped her on the head. It was very weird. And also in that match, somebody put a tampon in somebody's mouth.
Oh, it was that event?
I had read reports afterwards about that spot, right? But I'm pretty damn sure that it happened that night too.
Because I saw all the controversy, and I was like, if you talk to like a wrestler, a lot of them are just like, that's a no impact bump that gets a reaction. like you talk it over with your opponent, and if they're cool with it, then who the hell cares? I hate to break it to him. Have you ever seen where Mick Foley's sock comes from?
Right, exactly. I would have given the show a 9 out of 10. Right, that's how entertained I was. Because again, when you go into something and your expectations aren't high, and and they're exceeded, that's a great thing. But I had to bump it down to like a 7.5.
And why?
Because the main event was absolute garbage. And I hate to say it, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Impact, whatever the hell he's going by right now, the guy was just a botch fest. Everything went wrong that could possibly go wrong.
Boone the Bounty Hunter.
And I also think Brian Cage, I know he gets a lot of hype, I guess, on like the indie scene, and I hope he doesn't hear me say this because he'd probably kick my ass, but that guy can't wrestle for nothing, dude. And he comes out, he's doing this like homage to the Terminator entrance, and it was kind of neat because the crowd would clap. Because, like, Terminator, I'm like, that's cool, but that's not your gimmick. That's Arnold, right?
That's
But he's
Triple H
just
at WrestleMania.
Judgment Day is here. It's time to play the game.
But he's just so big and he's like so imposing. But the final match was so bad, people left booing. Like, that's how upset they were. But if you take that out of consideration, the show was phenomenal, and I am gonna go back next time they come to town for sure.
Well, two things. I think Cage, for you disrespecting him, should take your boots, your jacket, and your motorcycle.
No, it's your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
I like Terminator 1 better.
You are a dude. No, you do not. Nobody says that. No one in their
1,
life.
Terminator 3, Terminator
No.
4, Terminator
Alright. Now you're just fishing for a reaction.
Genesis, and then Salvation.
No, now you're just Now you're just trying to get me hot.